On a destroyer underway, we are standing primarily helicopter control officer. So between BQC and coming to the ship, there will be a week time frame to go to a squadron, whether it be in San Diego or the Norfolk area, and do the helicopter control officer course. And that's our primary responsibility while underway. Everybody's a basic watch standard, so that's the way we fit into the puzzle. Before getting to specific qualification, there will be deck watch standing on the bridge and in the pilot house, just so that you understand the way the watch works. Being an HCO, you don't kind of see all the different pieces that go into who reports to who, things like that. So standing that deck watch in the pilot house is a viable and a very good way for the junior supply officer to see how watch stations interact and how they report to each other to maintain that overall battle space picture.
How does supply help fight the ship? I'm the repair locker 5 officer. Most supply divos will be a repair locker officer in their time on board, small boys. So in that position, it's extremely important. You're managing, for repair 5, I'm managing a locker of 30 people, and all damage control, fight the ship situations, whether it's we're running drills, there's a gas leak, there's a flood, there's a fire, anything. It's extremely important to the ship to be able to contain any disaster situations, and so it's something you get UI with, but it's all on you to absorb that position and really embrace it.
What about the daily stuff? How does the daily stuff that LSs, CSs, and SHs do, how does that help fight the ship?
So all work centers on the ship do PMS. So that's vital. Whether my CSs are maintaining a valve, if that valve leaked by and then burst, that could create a major flood. CSs are a vital part of the locker, as are the SHs and LSs. So everyone is manning, every sailor is a fireman in one way or another, and so their part in that process is vital. The LSs supplying the parts so that we can do proper maintenance and proper replacements of systems is indispensable to the safety of the ship, and no matter the age of the ship, we're always going to need parts, we're always going to be working through them, and the better they can do their job, the safer the ship is. So everyone has a part to play.
What's the toughest part about duty day?
Toughest part about a duty day, being the anti-terrorism tactical watch officer, is managing the force protection layout. You could be doing something and a situation gets called away, and you could be involved in a situation for 8 or 9 hours, taking care of whatever issues arise, and that could come up at any time, or day or night.
When you're on duty during the week, how does that affect getting your regular job done on a ship?
It's got to be a good balance. You got to be able to still run your division and make sure your tasks are getting done. As the position I stand on duty, I get to rove, so I can kind of support both pretty easily, but I have to make sure that I'm checking up on my watch standards, making sure that they're standing a vigilant watch, and still making sure that my guys are getting the stuff done down in the engineering plant.
Have you ever seen a quarterdeck watch?
Yes, I stood quarterdeck watch. I was an officer of deck for the first year and a half on board, and I've been one of the primary ATWOs on board for the last 6 or so months.
Did that make it tough to get your job done while you're on, trying to manage things while you were on duty?
Standing a daytime watch while off the deck and then trying to run a division is extremely difficult. You lose situational awareness of where your guys are, but that's where the relationship between you and your chief comes into play, making sure you're getting updated and getting the right information.
Yes, sir, we do. We actually stand watches, pardon me if I misled, we do stand underway watches. We stand aft lookout watches underway. The whole supply department does, not only CSs, but the SHs and LSs as well. We man that watch. We protect the ship from the back of the ship. so to speak, standpoint, looking for contacts. We also stand low visibility watches when the weather is inclement, rain, fog, high traffic. The CSs go out and they man. There are 4 watch stations that they man: port, starboard, bridge wing, forward on the bridge, and then again the aft lookout. Import. Most of the CSs are on the daily cook rotation, whereas they come in at 05, work till about 1800, give or take, providing food service to the crew. And then there's another set of there's another set of CSs that stand import watches: officer of the deck, topside rover, messenger of the watch, petty officer of the watch. We also man guns. We can do everybody else's job as well. Everybody can't do what we do, but we can do what they do. All right, we're on damage control. We're in lockers. We fight fires. All right, we do 3M. All right. The other rates, that's the specific thing. They have a specific thing that they do. Supply department, we're jacks of all trades around the ship. Again, you cannot go to sea without supply department.